Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. This is Cece. And before you even open up that food delivery app and wait 45 minutes for lukewarm noodles, listen to this. You can have a batch of piping hot, restaurant style, Asian inspired, spicy soya noodles with chicken on your stove, done in 30 minutes using only one single pan. That's right, you heard me. Today we're going to be cooking something and it is so simple to make. And I literally just raided my pantry, my fridge, and just to see what I had available. I wanted to have something quick and I wasn't in the mood for pasta sauce, Italian style. So I thought, oh, you know what? Let's do something different from another country. So that's why I'm doing this Asian inspired one. So what I had here on the board is I have this was 3 chicken breasts, not whole ones, just like 3 sides. And then what I did is I sliced that in the middle because they were very, very thick, sliced that in the middle and just cut them in big chunk sizes like that. So that's going to be roughly, I don't know, maybe a pound and a half of chicken in there. And then I'm going to do some, I had just peppers in the fridge. So I'm using peppers. You could use broccoli florets. You could use cauliflower, whatever you have in the fridge, you could use. So I just happened to have these small peppers. So ended up doing that. And you notice that I kept them chunky, right? Because I want some bite to it when we're eating. And then I have some garlic, some minced garlic. So that's about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic that I have here. And then I have ginger. This is the star of the show, ginger. I peeled it and I did a chop. It's kind of not a mince, but not a dice. It's a little in between. And that's about 3 teaspoons of minced ginger. So the other thing that we're going to need on the board is the pasta. Okay, so the pasta that I'm using here, it happens to be Italian pasta. Absolutely. So you see here, that's the durum wheat, and it's actually the spaghetti quadrado, like the big, the big juicy ones. So if you can see here, I very much always use these big square ones. And why I use them is because they're rough in here. And so this is going to attach, all that sauce is going to attach to the noodle and soak it all up. So that is definitely something you want to try. Now, if you had ramen noodles or udon noodles or rice noodles, you could use that as well. But just if you're going to be using those, you're going to have to watch the water content that you're going to be putting in the pot. And then we're going to make a liquid infusion and we're going to infuse this water. So that's 1.5 cups of just regular tap water. And I am using soya. Now, the soya that I'm using is like low sodium soya. I find that is the easiest for the dish as well, because otherwise if you cook it too much, it gets a little salty in the dish. So I go for low sodium. And then I had this light soya as well. So I'm going to do a mixture of that. And so what we're going to do is we're going to need 1/4 cup of that. So that's just shy of 1/4 cup of that one. And I'll add some more from here. Oh, that's about 1/2. So I was a little too zealous. So we'll just watch it. And so you take apple cider vinegar, and we're going to need 2 tablespoons of that. So and I'm doing this ahead because I want this all to sort of meld together, the flavors to melt together while we're cooking the chicken. Okay, and then we're just going to pour that into the water. Look good. Give it a quick stir. Leave that aside. Oops. Ready to go when we need it. Okay, so now we are going to season the chicken. And the chicken is really easy to season. I like to put some salt to it. And I keep the chicken chunky. You could use chicken breast on here as well. You can put some paprika. Because what we want to do is we want to create a coating on the chicken when we go to brown it slightly. And then you can do as much pepper as you want, half a teaspoon minimum. So if you want to put more, go ahead. And then depending on how much spicy you want to make this, you decide how much of crushed red peppers you want. I'm just going to do just a little, and then I'll let people add that in the end. And then just mix this around. And not too much salt because the soya has salt in it as well. All right, you want to heat up your pan, and you want to use a neutral oil. And I'm just using this avocado spray, as you see here. And what we want to do here is we literally just want to brown the chicken. We're not looking to cook it all the way through because it's actually going to finish cooking in the pot with the noodles and that. This is just about getting a nice coating, some nice flavor at the bottom of the pan. And once you put it in the pan, just leave it. I love the sweet paprika with this chicken that we're making, the concoction, because it adds some really nice flavor to the dish. It's that hidden flavor in the back that you're like, what is that? The secret recipe. So just let it be, let it hang. Okay, so we're starting to get some nice color on the chicken. About 1 to 2 minutes. It depends on the thickness of your chicken. Okay, so I'm going to remove the chicken. Okay, so I removed the chicken. Now let's get the other part going. You want to add the 2nd tablespoon of neutral oil. I'm going to put in the garlic. And I've got it on low, on the 3. Because what I'm doing now is just trying to get it infusing the flavors. Just toast that up. And then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil. And typically Asians will use the sesame oil as a finishing oil, but I want to infuse that here. Oh, perfect. Finished my bottle. Always excited when I finish my stuff. That means I get to buy new. Go out and buy some more. Okay, so just scrape up the fond at the bottom. Okay, so now I'm just taking the pasta, and you know what? Depending on the size of your pasta, your pot, you might want to break it, but we're just going to lay it in. Pour in your soya water, and then let this all absorb. It's going to be about 10 to 12 minutes. But what you want is you want your noodles to absorb all of this gorgeous garlic and ginger and sesame flavor. So what we want to do is we want to bring everything to a boil. When it's at a boil, then we're just going to reduce it down to a simmer. Look at that, it's all absorbing. Isn't that exciting? Look at that. And if you're finding that, you don't have enough liquid for the amount of pasta that you put in, you can always add a little bit of water into the dish as well, or a little bit of more soya sauce, depending on how flavorful you want that to be. Look at all that ginger and garlic. See how it's soaking it all up? Now, one of my secret things is I like to put a pinch of brown sugar into the noodle mixture. So remember, it's about building the composition of a dish, right? Sweet, sour, salty, umami. So I'm going to add in just another 1/4 cup of water. It really depends on how, absorbent your noodles are as well. Okay, so now that it's boiling, we're going to add the chicken and its juices, the pan juices, back in. Let's incorporate that. And then what I'm going to do with the peppers is I'm just going to microwave it for 45 seconds, and then I'll add it in. All right, let's try this. Woo, hot. That is just perfect. Just move that around. Pop in the peppers. I soften them for about a minute in the microwave because I wanted to keep that nice crispness to it. Then I add a tablespoon of honey. Just enough to sweeten it because you've got that saltiness from the soya, right? And so you just get that offset of the sweetness. That's it. And we'll take it off the fire. Okay, so let's plate this up. So what I like to do is I like to put in some sesame seeds. So long as nobody in the family is allergic to sesame seeds, add those in. It just adds a wonderful nuttiness to the dish as well. Just mix that in. And then you can add your extra red pepper, crushed red peppers here, or you could, you know, do a sriracha. Sriracha? Did I say that right? All right, let's plate. Nice and piping hot. 1 pan spicy noodle chicken. And then what I like to do is you either use like spring onion, some green onions in here. I don't have any in the fridge, so I'm just going to put some parsley. Just to add a touch of green. In here, we'll add a touch of green in this pot as well. And then I like to serve it with some crispy cucumbers on the side. It's all about texture, taste. There we go. And then I will sprinkle a little bit of some sesame seeds on top. We have dinner in. Look at that. Dinner faster than you could get from takeout. All right, let's give this a taste. I'm going to try it from here. Oops. I want to taste the noodles. Oh, yes, that's definitely Asian inspired. Oh, I'm excited on that one. I get ginger, I get garlic, I get soya. It's so good. I didn't try the chicken, just tried the noodles. Let me try the chicken with the pepper. All right, let's try this. I'm giving that a thumbs up. And the peppers are just right. That 1 minute in the microwave on high was perfect because it is tender but crispy. It's that same texture you get in a stir fry. Oh, so good. Ha, so amazing. Look at that beautifully Asian inspired flavors out of the pantry, from your fridge, on your veggies. Just perfect, ready to go. This is why I'm someone who believes in always having a stocked pantry, because you can come up with stuff like this. Oh wow, so there you have it. Doesn't that look great? Look how glossy and perfectly coated the noodles are. And it is tender chicken, and it was under 30 minutes I had this done ready to eat. So the balance between the sweet brown sugar that we put in, the little bit of honey, the tangy vinegar, the spicy garlic soy sauce, and that ginger that we put is unreal. It is just a mouthful of flavor, definitely Asian inspired. I'm so happy I made this. It honestly, it beats takeout every single time of the week. It is so yummy. And you want to have textures, right? So like I told you with the peppers, you want to have that crispness to the peppers, the crispness of the cucumber as well, because that'll, if it's too spicy, it'll sort of help soothe the palate as well. So you spice it up as much as you want, put your heat on it. I have just the right amount of heat. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I want you to hit that like button, hit subscribe. We are trying to grow this channel and we are almost there. We're trying to hit our milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Join us by hitting that subscribe button. Help us grow. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. And what's your go-to weeknight dinner that you like to do or crave? Let me know in the comments below and maybe I make it next time. Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous day. Ciao for now. Don't forget to hit subscribe.